This is Irontrader, and this is midday trading. So today we're going to take a look here, obviously, at Bitcoin, at crude oil, natural gas. First of all, we'll take a look here at Tesla. I had a pretty nice pop up, and now she's coming right on down. Take a look at the charts and see what the deal is. Okay, this video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell, stock market ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have Tesla. Now, we had a really good run up here. Matter of fact, it's still running. S&P is up 73, Dow's up 327, and the old Nasdaq's up 348. So we're ripping up here pretty good. Same way with Bitcoin, which we'll take a look here in a little bit. But let's take a look here at Tesla. Now, we had this gap on down. Obviously, now this gap here is filled. Okay, let me bigger up for you, make it a little easier. Okay, see now this gap here is filled. Then we had a nice big green candle there on Friday. And then it rallied right on up here. And then what do we have here? Well, you got there 421.20. Very, very key. Okay. And then we have right below that, right above it is 422.33. So those are your two key levels here. And I can see where it popped up. Got as high there as 426.43. But so far it can't hold it. Okay. That's the key. You need to close above that 421.21. And you need to close above that 422.34 level, okay? So we look at that today's high. Okay, you had 426.43. All you do is look to the left of the chart here, 427.93. That was your resistance level. Went right into it, okay, and then pulled right back. So it was a great scalp right into it, but always look to the left of the chart because that is going to be your resistance levels, okay? So even if it goes through that 8, goes through that 21, you got to look to the next level here. And obviously it couldn't make it through there. And she's pulling on back here now. So let's look at the downside. Well, you want to look at today's low here. You're looking at 406.86 here, level here. So you're looking right over here to the bottom. Look at 402.54. So that's going to be your next level of support. And then we'll come over to the top of this candle here. You're looking at 392.73. Then we'll look to the bottom here. You're looking at 379.45, and then we'll come down here. The recent low, 373.04. And if it keeps right on rolling, you got that 50-day rolling all the way below this here, okay? But right now, the key level is going to be that 8-day, okay, on the upside. And that 21-day, you need to get back above and close above it. Then we can go to the next level, which is that 427.93, and then we can work yourself all the way on up here. But right now, that's not the case. But it was just a beautiful trade to get in and get out, but always look to the left because that is going to be your resistant levels here once you start cracking that 8-day and that 21-day. Now, 52, plenty of room you got sideways. You can go plenty of room to the upside, plenty of room on the downside. Your green is below the red, obviously, because that's momentum there to the downside. So, basically looking tradable, okay? That's what this is tradable. Unless we can close above that 8 and that 21-day, then you can go balls out long, and we can take our candles all the way up, maybe even at 488. Now, on a weekly, okay, by Friday, we got to have close above this 399.63. That's very, very key. Now, you can see last week here, we came all the way down to that 473 level, but we closed back above it for the week, which makes this pattern here still very, very much intact. So just watch that 399.61 by Friday. Going to be very, very crucial. Okay, now let's take a look here now at Bitcoin. Okay, here we have Bitcoin on the left daily chart, and what I trade, IBIT, on the right. Okay, now the reason I like this IBIT is because it's backed by Blackwell, and they have 30 billion in assets. Okay, that's for sure. And then what I really like about it, it's the spot price. It's not the futures. It's not this. It's not that. It's a spot price. So whatever that Bitcoin is doing, this is doing. Okay, you can see the charts. They're almost identical. Look at there. See? Look at your MACD. Okay. Look at your RSI. And then look here. Okay, where we popped right on up. Now, when we look at Bitcoin, let's take a little bit bigger look here. Okay, so this is what you're looking at here on the upside. Okay, so we're looking at 103.565 level. Okay, so what we're looking for, I said, just watch this level right here, 103.190. We need to close above that 103.190. Right now, you're at 103.105. Okay, so this is going to be key resistant level right here because see how many times it hits it? See, just bring the line right across. That's going to be your big time resistant levels here now. Okay, so that's what you're going to be watching on a closing basis. If we can get it back above that, then obviously we'll come over to today's high, that 103.565 level. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come all the way up here to the top of this candle here. You're looking at 105.325 level. We come here to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 106, and then we come up here. You're looking at 106.960. and then we'll come up here. You're looking at 108,475, and then obviously there's your big breakout at 108,960. Now, you crack that and probably going to hit that 110, 115 level very, very, very quickly. Now, when it runs up here, if it hits this area, that's what the key is. What we're looking for is what is the reaction. Is it going to blast through and go to that 110 level and go up higher? Or is it going to come out, go up here and then come right on down like we have this candle here? Okay, so you got to be very, very careful when you hit those big time resistant levels. Now, here on the downside, what we're watching is right here. Okay, this is very, very key. 99.072 on a closing basis. Now you can see your 8-day, it crossed below, but look how nice is rounding right back up here. Nice little cup here. If that 21-day is lost, then we'll be looking for that 8-day right at 97,148 here. But right now, what you want to do on the upside is just go right across here, and you need to close above this high, that 103,190. That's going to be very, very crucial. If you can, then we can just follow the candles up and we go higher. If not, we could come all the way back down here, and then we could hit that 21-day here, and then possibly the 8-day. So we got to see how that shakes out. Now, when you look at this IBIT, well, it's the same thing. Okay, so you look at today's high, what do we have? You had 58.46. So you just look right to the left of the chart here. What do you got? Okay, 58.48. Okay, so that is your resistance level right there on this ETF. Okay, and then we do just follow left. You just go right to the left of the chart here. What you're looking for is 59.16 level. Okay, then we'll come right up here to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 59.38. We'll come up here. You're looking at 59.79, and then you work your way all the way up to the 61.75. But I want to put these charts side by side to show you how pretty much identical. So if you're trading Bitcoin, this is a very, very easy way to trade it, because I put this chart side by side and we just look at what's going on here, look at what's going on here, identical. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil. Okay, here we have the Crudeski. Okay, so you can still see here, see where we had this double top right here, see that old sticky double top there, and then we have old sticky here, double top here, and you can see here you're in a downtrending pattern. Okay, because see we have a high, okay, lower high, and so far we have another lower high. Unless you can close above this 200-day and above this, that would change the pattern. Now, on a short-term basis, I've been pointing this out here for quite a while, we have like a breakout of this situation. Okay, so when you just take this box right here, okay, we look at, draw a line all the way down, and you can see here where we've been breaking out. But okay, now we're starting to run into, your big time resistant levels here. Okay, so you look at your RSI. Well, you're sitting there, you could go up to that 70 level. Okay, we look over here, you're looking at your MACD still green over your red, but you're getting up to that nosebleed kind of area here. And now what we have here so far, as of right now, we have ourselves an indecision candle. It ran right on up here. Okay, so today we made a high of 73.53. So I said, just look to the left of the chart. This is what we're looking for right here. Okay, 73.53. Okay, what you have, 75.08. Okay, so this is what you're looking for right there. Okay, see that? I mean, 74.99. Sorry about that. 74.99. That was the high there today. And then what we had here is 75.08. So it came within 9 cents of that resistance level. Now, this is the big boy right here, is going to be this 75.53. That's that 200-day. Then we got to see what the reaction is, if it gets there, or is this it right here? Okay, so if it can get there, then what we do is we come right over the top of this level. This is next, 76.04. We'll come up here. You're looking at 76.24. Then we'll come up to the top of this candle, 77.40. And then right there is the big retest at 78.46 if it blows through that 200-day. Okay, that's only if it goes above it. Then we can aim at all of these targets here. But right now, we're just watching the top of this candle here at that 75.08. And as I say, that where we hit that 74.99, you came in within 9 cents of this. So everything you need to know is where your upside targets, where your resistance levels are sitting right here. Okay, so that's all you have to really focus on, is just that. Now, here on the downside, obviously you want to watch the top of this candle here. Okay, so you're looking at 73.73. Then we want to look at today's low, 73.53. We look at Friday's low here. You're looking at 72.70 level. And then we're going to come right down here to this 8-day at that 71.79. Okay, so that's going to be very, very crucial. Now, you can see here where it got outside that price channel, but the price now has come right back in, and it wants to get closer to that 8-day. Just like we had here. See how it got all the way up here, and then it wants to get back to that 8 simple moving average. Same way when it goes down, it wants to get right back like a magnet to a fridge. Okay, so just always watch that. Today's high this is what you're going to be trading on when those, later on today, or even when those futures open, is that 74.99. That's going to be very, very key. If you can get above that, you've got that 75.53 level. If it starts selling off here, then we start running into, we launch all these candles, but this is going to be the key level, that's 71.78 on a closing basis. Okay, let's take a look here now at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas. Now we had a pretty good run here. Now again, this is supposed to be the coldest January on record. Okay, most snowfall, most of this, most of that. Okay, so we got to see how that's all shake out. This is why we trade the charts, because I don't know about no weatherman. I think you just stick your head out the window and you can see what he knows. Okay, so this is what we're looking for right here on the upside. 3.659. Now you can see where we got higher than that, but look where the price is stuck. Okay, this is why you trade the charts right there. You're stuck right at that 3.659. If we can close above it, obviously we look at today's high, that's that 3.72. Then we'll come right off the top of this candle here, that 3.80. Okay. Then what we'll do is we'll come right over here. You're looking at 3.82. We got 3.94. But right here, this candle and this candle is what you're looking for. That's at 401. That was your double top situation. So if it gets up there, we got to see what the reaction is. Does it crack up higher, or does it make another, like a lower high, and then come right on down? But right now, you got to worry about is that 8-day. Okay, you got to get above that 3.65. Okay, now on the downside, we'll just come right here. You're looking at 3.57. Okay, then we'll go out to the bottom of this candle here, 3.54, and then here's the key support here is this 3.477. Okay, so right now you're trading between the 21-day and the 8-day, back and forth, back and forth. This is what you're trading. Okay, so unless you can close above that 8-day, it's not going higher. Okay, it's just that simple. It's going to go sideways to down. Just that simple. But again, if it can, then we just follow the candles up and watch here. There's going to be key level is that 401. Crack above that, 420 is going to be upside target. Downside, this 21 here is everything. You need to hold that. If that's lost, we'll come right here to the bottom of Friday's candle, 333. And then we come right over here. You're looking at 3.29. And then what we got here is 3.25. And then we'll come right over here to the old 50-day at 3.15. Okay, so that is your downside target. Just follow the candles down, but that's only if you lose that 21-day on a closing basis. Now, RSI looking good, 54. You can go either way with that. Your green is still below your red here, so we got to see that. But we have sideways action. You not really have no downswing here, so we got a sideways action. But you got to get above that 8-day for us to go higher. Okay, that's what I got for you, and I'll be back here, after pit close. Now, remember, there's no market on Thursday. Jimmy Carter, the ex-president, he's going to be buried, so it's going to be a holiday here for the stock market. Trade what's in front of you, not what you want.